corporations have never done anything wrong.
There's one star.
Yo, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I will lock out of this channel.
Or
I don't know what
callers.
this does to my brain chemistry.
Let him shine.
What the fuck do you mean?
God, I could fucking run through a wall. You're telling me about a personal liposuction product that you can use at your home?
Yeah.
I don't know, Sharks. I'm going to come in for 10% at $10. Welcome to our business special.
We hope you've come ready to learn our business ways.
Yes, it's very important for everyone to not only be business savvy, but also be as enthusiastic, almost sickeningly so,
Yes.
as humanly possible. There's a lot of hate in the world
There
right
is.
now for
Yeah.
corporations, which
Yeah,
I
and
think is unfounded.
Absolutely, corporations have never done anything wrong.
Nope, not
Good
in...
business benefits everyone.
Absolutely.
Always.
Ronald Reagan said that. We're in a tough climate right now. Our workforce is. People are having trouble coming back into the office.
Yeah.
Companies are getting really, really mad at people not wanting to come back into the office. I wonder fucking why. In this like really bleak, kind of gray, sad corporate scape that kind of like, you know, late stage capitalism has just pushed us into, there's one star that I have found.
Okay.
And his name is Davis Clarke. I swear to God, I have never not seen this man smile. If there is a human avatar for the indomitable human spirit, I would imagine that Davis Clarke embodies that.
You know how we were talking about the Harry Daniels one? How
Correct,
he's
yes.
a plant for the music industry?
Yes.
This guy's just a plant for
the-
corporate America.
You guys probably have seen this guy around the internet, and he's a Beantown resident. He's
Okay.
from Boston, and it's
Uh-huh.
so funny because, you know, I went to school in Boston. There are so many people like this. And I'm not even saying that as like, you know, a bad thing.
A slight, yeah. It's just kind of.
it is the corporate
the
culture
environment,
in Boston is so fucking funny, and I just love how this guy just embodies everything that I quit business school for. I have a little clip of a local WBZ News Radio who has found this guy and interviewed him.
Okay.
So I just kind of
Sweet.
wanted to lay the groundwork for who this man is.
Yo, let's go. That's what we're talking about. Having some fun during the workday. All day, every day, but it's fun running the calculations too, honestly.
Bad day to be anyone that's not Davis Clarke.
Let's go.
What a way to introduce a person.
For some reason, I pictured that video of the police officer sliding down the slide
thought
and
the
eating
same
shit.
thing.
I was like, is that going to happen to him?
Yo, I'm locked in to this metal slide, even though a little bit of my skin on the upper end of my back is a little fucking exposed, and it got like, you know, that horrible metal scrape on it.
Yeah.
But I'm good. I'm still locked in.
He is locked in.
I've just never seen a grown man go down
A slide.
a slide in full business casual.
Yeah. That energy is needed more.
It's needed.
I don't quite understand why they started this on the slide. Like
That was
purpose of
definitely
that.
his idea. I start at the top of the slide, not locked,
And
and
then
at
when
the bottom of the
as
slide, I am locked.
As this slide births me into the workday, I get locked in. This is the guy that would raise his hand in class and remind the teacher that there's homework.
Excuse, you didn't collect that.
I was locked in last night, and
He's not paying $60,000 a year to not do his assignments.
Lock it in, get these calculations done.
He's the LinkedIn hype man we don't deserve.
Yeah, now here absolutely hammer some spreadsheets.
And he has millions of fans all over the real world.
Team where I played. Hey, let's go. Locked in. Let's get it.
But why in a sea of finance bros does Davis rise to the top of the corporate
why is
Yo,
he in
we're
this
coming
place?
for him every day. Let the heavy hitters know. That's what we aspire to.
Look, man, I feel like he knows how to have fun.
It just seems odd that he's saying like walk into the workday, but he's not like in his office. Like he's walking around like having fun. He's like, I'm locked into the workday. I'm not working, but if I was,
Nick,
it'd be great.
look, he's not going to shoot videos when he's working.
He's too locked in.
He's too locked in.
Picture him just like drooling at a computer, like I'm locked in.
430 XRs of Adderall coursing through his veins.
Just
like
bloodshot eyes. Just
Locked in. Let's fucking go.
First, Davis is gonna buy a silly hat.
Thanks for working hard.
you cannot argue against like the radiant positivity.
Yeah. That's really nice. That's honestly cool. That he's like shopping
you
somewhere. It's
for
like, yeah,
working
thanks
hard.
for working hard. That would brighten up anyone's day.
Anyone. You know you're in downtown Boston.
Mm-hmm.
You get the fuckers coming off of the duck boat cruises that want a pilgrim hat, want to walk the fucking Freedom Trail. You know there's a lot of motherfuckers that are just not happy
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that. Look
He's
at him coming
he's
in.
doing good.
Rocking the pilgrim hat.
I do do want to see him though actually work.
You're never going to. He's always locked in. That's because he's actually one of the first recipients of the microchip. He's firing off emails
In his brain.
left and right.
Now we'll get the people fired up around here. We'll get some laughs out of them, make their day better.
Okay, so first of all, Davis is from
So
Winchester.
cute.
He's a triathlete and absolutely
yeah.
in love with his 9-to-5 desk job. First, the internet was like, what's this guy's deal?
They would make fun of everything about me, from my personality to how I look.
But one thing I learned about Davis...
You just lock in and try to do the best you can.
Any of you motherfuckers puts anything disparaging in this boy's comments, I will lock out of this channel. Let him shine.
Whatever people want to say about me, I can take it.
So he kept posting.
I'm about to be absolutely dialed in going into this monthly meeting.
I love the enthusiasm, but if I were working with him, I might be a little concerned.
Right.
Just because I'm a little like, is he joking? Is he taking this seriously?
Well, because,
kinda thing?
anyone who's like soft, this is the antithesis to soft quitting. So I can imagine that nobody's going to be this radiant all the time, except him. And that's why I think he's an enigma.
Like anyone, I deal with a lot of emotions, and I'm just a regular person going through a crazy time right now.
The thesis of the channel has gotten to a point where it's kind of just us seeing how people lock in until their next meal. You know? And like, I feel like there is an unbelievable spectrum of people just trying to fucking mentally survive in this like social media scape. So it feels good to see someone. I'm a human person. I'm positive. This is how I do my shit.
Well, I also think too, it's nice to glorify something that's incredibly hated on the internet,
And soul
especially.
crushing.
Yeah. There is this culture online of like, I drop ship and I don't work a 9 to 5. And I'm not going to be an NPC and fucking having a 9 to 5 is very normal. And a lot of like amazing careers too are just like traditional jobs. So I think like having someone actually be like, yeah, I'm like, loving it. I love my job and stuff like that's refreshing when all content around traditional work and like a traditional way of going about your career is so like heavily shitted on.
Especially
by
post
everybody.
2020. That being said, as kind of like a devil's advocate, I think, it's really important to know when you're being taken advantage of as at a job. And, I think this kind of like revolution of like understanding workers' rights through the lens of like a post 2020 world, especially in this super late capitalistic society, it's super important, I think. However, there's nothing wrong with just fucking having a 9 to 5 and like, finding enjoyment and exhilaration out of every day in your own way. And that's why I love this fucking guy.
100% authentic, genuine, and wholesome alternative to the often phony influencer culture.
Yeah, just trying to show people, hey, normal people can still have some fun too and get after it in the workday. Yo.
And he's not trying to speed date 20 women that he just insults for 5 minutes.
Would you rather be this guy or Jack Doherty?
He doesn't seem to do anything but like try to fire people up. And that's his influencer bit, which is ironically a little more milkable than a lot of the bits that are out there now.
Yeah, it's just hyping up people that are going about the same like general day-to-day that he is.
I'm here with an absolute legend, Matt Shear. That's it. That's all it takes. 15 seconds. I'll throw some captions and just try to get people as amped as possible.
That right there,
just try to get people as amped as possible,
is the only
Why this is editing?
ads, no brand
Amped as
deals, just
possible.
pure locked-in energy.
Let's go. Let's try our best every day. Bring that energy. Let's go.
Are you locked in?
No, I'm not.
In Boston,
Oh, okay.
I'm Matt Shearer. For more with Davis Clarke and to get seriously locked in, ask Alexa to play WBZ News Radio on iHeartRadio. Let's go.
Best radio station in America. Let's go. Lock it in. Let's go.
That's right. You say, let's go to the ambulance?
Yeah.
That's a funny ass way to end it. Did you say let's go to the ambulance?
Yeah,
dude.
hope that dude's okay. I hope he's
he's
locked in. So that is kind of like an overview of who Davis Clarke is.
Yeah.
And it kind of brings up a couple interesting questions. Why, one, are we making a video about it? What do we find funny about this? I think personally it's the polarity between how fucking positive he is and how soul-crushing 9 to 5s can be for some people.
No, for sure. I think it's just unique in the sense that influencers are not like this. Like he's very unique in his messaging.
Let's jump into just kind of what he posts on a day-to-day. What you will probably not be surprised by is the fact that he wakes up so fucking early.
I don't get the like waking up at 5. Like you can wake up at like 7 and
How are you
work
going to go to
out.
the gym? I wonder how like long his runs are. Because he's
True.
a fucking
No, it's
triathlete. That's what we forget about this motherfucker, is he's built different.
Get a workout in and get after it at work to rise up in the community. Let's go, people.
Locked in, make it happen.
As soon as you need a light to see as you're working out, it's too early.
Locked in for greatness today because it's time to absolutely hammer some Excel spreadsheets.
He's a prime candidate to be in like corporate like training videos.
Yes,
you know,
internal like human resources fucking training videos and shit.
A company could definitely like try to exploit his like goodwill of working at that company.
What corporations have ever done that, Nick?
Yeah, of course.
Are we living in the same America?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I could get that idea from.
Corporations are ethical, sovereign bodies in our state.
Yeah.
That have never taken advantage of anyone.
You still want to be a person outside of your job. If that's the entirety of what you focus on and like what you do, I feel like there's so much more to life than just like walking in for spreadsheets.
Well, you'll see, Nick. He opens his world up a little bit.
Cool.
Second lift on the year, so far from perfect, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Whether it's how I feel, whether it's good, bad, or just flat out stupid, I'll give you the truth.
So he's telling us this big lie. He puts himself forward as this triathlete who is yoked past imagination. But this is only his second workout this year, and it's the third of the month.
Or maybe second lift. I think the part that irks me is I went to school with like thousands of kids like this.
That's half the reason why I feel like I'm into this.
I went to like business school and stuff, and it reminds me of like just this insufferable finance bro a little bit. Even though he's not. Even though like in other videos he seems like chipper and encouraging.
He could be insufferable. It's like his actions
don't align with
insufferable from a person's standpoint who isn't being genuine about them. But I think
he is
being so genuine that it just radiates off the screen, and you're like, this would be insufferable from any other motherfucker, but for some reason, I love him.
If I saw the people that I'm envisioning and won't name, I know that it's fake. Like that enthusiasm and stuff is fake.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like they grafted onto this personality of like,
that has been prescribed for them.
I am the rich finance guy living my life, and my life is sick.
That's why everybody fucking dresses the same.
If any of them were making this kind of content, I would be like, shut your
fuck
mouth
up.
There's a lot of people, especially in school, in like business school and stuff, that are like,
not jaded yet, like at all.
Or they've taken one finance class and there's like, this is my entire personality now. I know so many people
I've
seen
like
Wolf of Wall Street 7 times. That's gonna be my life. I'm gonna fuck Margot Robbie. It's gonna happen because I'm gonna make billions of dollars. And on social media too, I'm sure they're, post pictures of them out to dinner with clients and shit like that. And I'm like, I know. You just go home and you drink fucking sad and by yourself. I know that's how it is.
Mask it up like a nice Suntory whiskey. Like, I'm just a whiskey guy. No, you're an alcoholic. He's just having a good day. And he wants to share it on his Instagram. He doesn't even have a TikTok.
Sweet Green gave me a free lunch for Christmas, so I'm gonna give them some free advertising here. I guess there's such thing as a free lunch, and you never know how an act of kindness will go a long way. Let's go, people, have a day. Midday walk inbound.
Hell yeah. I just saw 4 callers is absolutely wild. He has 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know what this does to my brain chemistry. Like, I'm laughing, but I don't feel bad like I normally do. Like, I'm laughing with this guy.
Yeah.
But, like, he has said he's human for, most of this. He gets sick.
Please carry the American economy for me because I got wicked sick today. I got a full 45 minutes of sleep this afternoon, but I still only managed 85 etch a sketches. Tough one. I'm going to need some help.
85 what? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, it's an elf quote.
Just how many etch a sketches did you get finished?
85?
It's so funny to me that he was like, that was a slam. Everyone's going to get this.
Yeah, it took me...
I thought is that like a Slack emoji? Somebody else is going to need to carry the American economy.
Like he's the sole guy lifting it up now.
I mean, look, dude, he's doing great at fucking Colgate or whatever. He's doing.
Dude, he's got to with the elections coming up, he should be like Joe Biden's like running mate. Joe Biden needs that energy. He needs someone locked in and alert because he just needs that to balance him out.
He just said, Joe. Joe, lock in. Lock in for me, Joe. Not only is he a person, he's a small town celebrity in Boston.
I'm sure he is.
Like, everybody knows each other anyway. Like, this guy. So look at this shit, dude. He had a great time.
He's got the like frat hands thing, you know, and they're like the
That's
frat.
the only move.
I'm not about to be selling out for money. If someone wants a sponsorship, it better be in millions. I'm not on a rookie contract anymore. Send the Pat Mahomes money this way if you want it.
It's kind of getting to his head now, though.
No, he knows his worth, Nick.
Yeah, it's like before he was like, I'm shouting out, you know, Sweet Green for free, and now that he has a following, he's like, you know what? Give me some fucking money if you want a sponsor.
Because Sweet Green didn't ask him for a sponsorship, okay? Sweet Green gave him a free meal, so he's giving him out a handout. He told Ray J to go fuck himself when Raycon rolled him up. NordVPN, go fuck yourself. Unless you're giving me 2-time Super Bowl winning champion quarterback money, if I'm not getting sponsored by Tag Heuer for a $300,000 watch, get out of my DMs.
We got the whole team here. We got Bendari, everyone's favorite. And we got Mike. Absolutely getting after it.
Fourth quarter right now. Let's go.
Hey, all day live from the commuter rail. This train is packed. Let's go.
The second guy was like really into it, but the first guy looked like he just didn't want to be involved.
Well, look at this. Full monologue from that guy.
Can you stay locked in? We stay locked in.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
We're going to lock it down. Yeah, lock it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
When the phone comes out, we're
on.
locked in. But you know, Nick, all too often do we know exactly where internet fame takes you, to the studio.
No. Oh, God.
Fresh out of the cubicle, straight to the recording studio. 50 Cent, watch out. We're coming for your big night live spot. Let's go.
No.
Calling out 50 Cent. Like, where the fuck you at, Fitty?
I really hope he doesn't go too deep in the influencer thing, because he'll lose the special
His
sauce.
charm.
Please continue to share your opinions in the comments section, because that's what our founding fathers wanted. Freedom of speech, press, and expression is what makes this country special. So whether it's love or hate, I formally invite you to keep sending those messages up to Boston, the birthplace of freedom, where a bunch of farmers and rabble-rousers like Sam Adams started the greatest country on earth. Let's go. Have a Monday, people.
God, I could fucking run through a wall right now.
I want him to get a little too controversial with the Constitution stuff. And remember, guns are a fundamental right for all Americans. Like, just something, oh, dude, no.
It like gives the energy of like a kid who came home from school and is like trying to fight off that he's hurt.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you know what? I went to school and some people made fun of me, but that's what our founding fathers would have wanted.
But I do think he probably doesn't get too bothered by it.
It fuels him. The internet is a horribly mean place.
Yeah, but it's kind of like how some athletes, when they get booed, they kind of
like
get locked
more.
in. They're like, yeah,
Go
fuck
beast
you guys.
mode. So I think that kind of like broad strokes, we got to see a lot of different parts of him.
Yeah.
This is his most recent TikTok. And I'm kind of concerned.
Looking deep within for answers to difficult questions that honestly have no easy answers. Hey, we'll see what I decide and what happens.
It's like the ending of like a limited time series that's doing a season 2. What the fuck do you mean, man?
Yeah, I'm
First
confused.
off, you're not smiling, which is
really
off.
Concerning. I do hope that the hate isn't like getting to him in a serious way. Like, I would hate for him to come out and then be like, you know what?
This
like,
is too much for me. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I just wanted to share my
It doesn't seem like it's gonna be. I don't think he would like tease quitting.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when you're vague like that and you seem kind of off, it's like, oh, I hope he's good.
No, it's really about these tough decisions. What character do I choose in Raid Shadow Legends? I stumbled upon him a couple weeks ago. I'm just happy with who he is. I felt like we needed a little bit of a break.
Yeah, this is
kind of
nice.
like the
This is
last
fun.
episode. Look at this, guys. 2 weeks of just nice Tarzan. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Tarzan.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
This
Getting locked
no
in.
hate speech.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where he goes, like influencer
Me
wise.
too. Look, Davis, if you ever want to get locked in on a fucking high noon with us, please come to New York. Hop on Lakeshore Limited. Just fucking roll right through out of South Station. You'll be here in 4.5 hours, and you can stay in my house.
Yeah, you can
Please
lock
come
in.
drink with us. I want to hang out with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for locking the fuck in.
If you want to see more of that, please consider giving a like, a comment. Help us out if you want.
Yeah, subscribe. And if you do subscribe, we will shout you out in the next video. We shout out our new subs at the end of every video, so here they are now. next time you're on the commuter rail or the subway or Amtrak, I want you to be loud.
Yeah, be loud, walk in.
I want you to draw the eye of the person behind you.
Yeah.
Hype people up.
You get them amped.
Share the hype.
Taking the subway home later, I'm going to just amp everyone up.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
See you guys.
And come back with a better pitch next time. That was shit.